Tom McGee.
This is Brady Cook.
Mr. Cook. Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm in Singapore. I've been looking all over for Steve. He doesn't answer his cell. Where is he?
He is on his way to London right now. He's probably on a plane right now.
Oh, nuts. I forgot about that. Not good. Okay, look, I need you to step up here. I need you to do a wire transfer for me. You know how to do that? Steve says you know pretty much everything.
Yes, I have done that. I can do that. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Good. We just signed a contract over here for production capacity for the next quarter, and we need the deposit wired right away. I just emailed you the wire transfer information.
Okay.
How dangerous is social engineering? This guy just got lured into transferring money to someone whom he thought was his boss. How did the hacker convince him to send him money? Well, the answer to this will be social engineering.
It must be possible to recall the transfer. Come on, a bank with your clout? I understand that we authorized the transfer, but the whole transaction was fraudulent. But the recipient was a bogus company. The whole thing was made up. You're telling me it's impossible to reverse the transfer?
Social engineering is the art of manipulating someone into giving up confidential information such as social security number, access codes, or valuables. Hacks based on social engineering are built around exploiting the human psychology to gather necessary background information, such as potential points of entry and weak security protocols needed to proceed with the attack. These attacks take advantage of human vulnerabilities such as emotions, trust or habit in order to convince individuals to do certain tasks such as clicking a fraudulent link. Cybercriminals have learned that a carefully written email, voicemail, or text message can convince people to transfer money, divulge confidential information, reveal password, grant access to critical resources or download a file that installs malware on the company network. Social engineering scams are often used by hackers, but social engineering isn't limited to information security, it's something we all experience, every day. What makes social engineering dangerous is that it relies on human error, rather than vulnerabilities in software and operating systems. The attacker tends to motivate the user into compromising themselves, rather than using brute force methods to breach your data. This process can take place in a single email or over months in a series of social media chats. It could even be a face-to-face interaction. Here are the 5 most common forms of social engineering techniques. The first form of social engineering is baiting. In this attack, attackers leave malware-infected floppy disks, CD-ROMs, or USB flash drives with the label of the Cooperate organization in locations people will find them, like bathrooms, elevators, sidewalks, parking lots, etc. An unknowing employee may pick up the bait out of curiosity and insert it into a work or home computer, resulting in automatic malware installation on the system, giving attackers access to the victim's PC and, perhaps, the company's internal computer network. The second one is phishing. This technique involves sending an email or a text message that appears to come from a legitimate business, a bank, or credit card company, requesting verification of information and directing them to a fake site where their login credentials will be sent to the attacker. The email will appear to originate from an entity the user recognizes, such as a friend, colleague or service provider. This type of attack is successful because people are less suspicious of names or people they trust. The third is pretexting. Pretexting uses a deceptive identity as the pretext to engage a targeted victim in a manner that increases the chance the victim will divulge information or perform actions that will compromise their system or network. Pretexting can also be used to impersonate co-workers, police, bank, tax authorities, clergy, insurance investigators, or any other individual into tricking a victim into giving up information. Some users may believe the scam, comply and surrender their personal and financial information. The fourth is scareware. Scareware is a form of malware used in alerting the user to false threats or problems on their computer system. This type of attack usually manifests itself as malicious software that tricks users into purchasing fake antivirus protection and other potentially dangerous software. The fifth is tailgating. Tailgating involves the passage of an unauthorized user, either accidental or forced, into restricted areas secured by unattended, electronic access control, for example by RFID card. Tailgating relies on human trust to give the criminal physical access to a secure building or area. Social engineering attacks are particularly difficult to prevent because they're designed to play on natural human characteristics, such as curiosity, anger, respect for authority, and the desire to help. Therefore, the following tips can help reduce the chances of a successful attack, and it can help improve your vigilance in relation to social engineering hacks. Security awareness training. Conducting, and continuously refreshing, security awareness among staff members is the first line of defense against social engineering. Employees may simply not be aware of the dangers of social engineering, or if they are, they may forget the details over time. That is why security awareness education should be a continuous activity at any company. Don't open emails and attachments from suspicious sources. Do not click on unknown links in emails or messages. Email addresses are spoofed all of the time. Even an email purportedly coming from a trusted source may have actually been initiated by an attacker. Checking the source isn't difficult. For instance, with an email, look at the email header and check against valid emails from the same sender. Look at where the links go. Spoofed hyperlinks are easy to spot by simply hovering your cursor over them. Do not click the link though. Check the spelling for errors. If in doubt, go to the official website and get in contact with an official representative, as they will be able to confirm if the email or message is official or fake. Ask for ID. One of the easiest social engineering attacks is bypassing security to get into a building by carrying a large box or an armful of files. Then, some helpful person will hold the door open. Don't fall for this unless they have appropriate credentials and authorization. Do not allow tailgating into the office premises. Use a good spam filter. Every email program has spam filters. If your email program isn't filtering out enough spam, then look at your settings options and alter the settings. Remember to check your spam folder to see if a genuine email has been accidentally trapped. You can also search for a step-by-step guide to setting your spam filters by searching on the name of your email provider using the phrase spam filters.